Hi guys, Andrew here from Polo Reef. We'd like to give you a highlight reel of what you might have missed this summer. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you want to keep seeing this content. Thank you so much. So we broke down one of our favorite tanks here, this 200-gallon cube. We're going to be using this space for the 900-gallon drop down. We love this cube so much, we will be setting up a deep water display in the lab with the aquaforest sumps and the equipment donated to us by CoralView. We're just making sure we're getting rid of all of the pests. Those Bellis angels, the male was basically getting beat up by the other male, and so we moved them. The other big project is the re-Aquascaping of the 2,500 gallon. Top Shelf and their team stayed the entire week. Gluing, accelerating, sand, glue, accelerator. Thank you, Marco Rock, by the way, for donating those flat pieces, including Joe at Unique Corals. We built a model.
We're here at Polo Reef. We're making an exact replica of the tank. The PVC is a replica of the inside diameter of the tank, and each location is a closed loop pipe. So we're just marking them out exactly where they are, and then Kevin and the guys can do the exact rockscape around the piping.
Then at the beginning of the day today, we got a much earlier start, started working in the tie-in pieces, and that is where we're at right about now as we're building upwards more and really starting to bring out the depth in this aquarium.
And you can see them moving us, those big pieces into the tank. Here guys, you wanted to see back engines and back room stuff? We got it for you.
Today we'll be changing our skimmer feed pump. It produces about 300 gallons per minute of flow split between both skimmers. We're replacing a 5 horsepower that we've been running as a spare.
This change took quite some time. So we're here testing another product. We want to improve the violets in either the big tank or maybe the 2,500.
So here we have the Orphek Amazonas 960, which is a 320 watt LED. Andrew really liked the Orphek U-Boss, and then we had this specially made with as close to that color array as we can get, because we're going to try it on the big tank to start and just see if we get a little more of that old school Actinic 03 look with the violet.
Pop it. Quite a bit of pop to the coral. Wow. We just felt the max specs were a little light in the violets and pop, so this will help the supplements. So look at this thick foam.
We've also reduced the amount of oxygen going in because we're only using 1 unit now.
And hopefully because of this, the tank will be more stable. The ozone will be not on, off. It will sort of be on longer, but at lower amounts. And we hope that helps the gas situation. We'll get back to you whether that does. And the iron situation.
We originally got the 2 units because we were using an air dryer, which was just using atmospheric air. And then we went with the oxygen concentrator because the air dryer, it was just too humid in here for it. So now with that being pure oxygen, we don't need as much unit anyway because we're creating more ozone per liter of air.
Welcome, Raj. Raj from MRC. Called them in for a little dilemma.
Came by because of was it gas bubble disease, really. Getting to Popeye and just issues with that ongoing. It seems to have gotten a lot worse.
So we called in the only gas expert I know. Raj.
What we're going to do is we need to stop the bubbles from getting entrained into the water. Right? That's the primary function, and we're going to do that through multiple different ways. Plumbing changes, equipment changes, then just some remediation equipment that goes in. And that should tackle it. Again, there's no silver bullet, right? There's no one thing that can ever take care of anything.
Thanks, Raj.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Appreciate it.
And MRC today.
That's right.
We have Raj in from MRC looking at the gas issues, as well as the guys from the Monterey Aquarium. We're going to build a degassing tower. The idea basically to drop the nitrogen and oxygen concentration in the water and let more atmosphere hit it. And Polo Pond, yeah, it got a big upgrade this summer. We took out our rocks, put in a liner, several real bottom drains. We built a pit. Here are the new koi. The next project here in the koi pond, heating the water, as well as building a tent for the winter.
The black comes out really, really beautiful.
Wow, that's like a shark.
Yeah.
It's a shark.
Andrew, I want to thank you so much for your business. Thank you for trusting Bristol Koi. You got a gorgeous place here.
So
I hope
much.
you enjoy your
Thank
koi.
you guys.
They're very, very
Appreciate
nice.
it. I'm glad you made it.
You have been the first customer that we have decided to fly in our own private plane your fish, because we wanted to make sure that your fish were taken care of by us personally.
Polo Pond is coming back to life, and it will get better and better, this content. We'll have them eating out of our hand, and we will be, I'll be swimming with them. Polo Lab really needed to happen. We got more quarantine tanks, more water, more space. More will be happening as these experimental cubes get up and going. Actually had to fix the floor because we're going to be adding some weight on this floor for experimental cubes, which we'll be doing experiments for the hobby. In the lab also, we're spending a lot of time on these 250 grow out systems, making sure they're pest free and really putting some high-end coral in there. Joe, Tuzi, and staff are really making sure that we're growing out mint corals. Thank you guys, and appreciate the support. Thank you for watching, and please hit that like and subscribe button so we can continue bringing this content to you.